and today we have Jasmine Ng, a Fintech leader with us today to answer some questions.
Hi.
Today, so the first question I would like to ask is, what type of skills were most valuable for you throughout your career?
Thanks for having me here first. What kind of skills were the most valuable? People skills. And people skills are really, really broad. So I would narrow it down to the ability to negotiate. And negotiation happens at every juncture. Do not just think about, oh, I need to negotiate for my next promotion or my next salary increment or anything. You need to negotiate for better rent rates. You need to negotiate for people to lend you resources. Sometimes you need to negotiate with your colleagues to get your project done first before they do something else. Everything is about negotiation. It's just a question of at what level.
I think also negotiating is in like daily life because like bargaining is kind of like negotiating. I need to work on that. I have no bargaining skills. How can one climb the leader ladder quickly from becoming an intern to a CEO? It's true that not everyone climbs at the same rate, so how can everyone approve of that?
But why does one, so my question would be, why do you want to be a CEO?
You know, money, and then also you get to be in a big company. Some people want to grow really quick, be ambitious. Some people are really ambitious to move really quickly.
So I coach
Okay.
a lot of and mentor a lot of younger people. If you want to look for money, there are many different ways to find money.
Mhm.
If you want to be in position of power, it depends on what kind of power you want to wield. So, okay, I want to be CEO because I want to be top dog.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one who's calling the shots and making all the big decisions with the driver and all that.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, cool. Be the CEO. What kind of CEO do you want to be? You want to be the authentic CEO, or you want to be the CEO that's known throughout industry as the one who, at all costs, stepped on everyone, including his own mother, to get to the position of CEO? So, again, the basic skills would be with people, how you treat people and how you take advantage of situation. If CEO is your ultimate life goal, I think when you get there, and you will get there, to those who want to do it, you will be disappointed because the position is pretty empty. It is who and what you surround yourself with that makes it worthwhile. So, and if you read enough news, CEOs get sacked, they get replaced, not necessarily appreciated. And what happens when you're no longer CEO?
Gone.
That's it. You have burned through every single relationship equity, every friendship, any and everyone who's been kind or nice to you. Then what have you got for yourself? Just a whole lot of money, a very fat bank account, and people that you can use money to move. Okay, I'm not sure if I answered your question, but that's my take on wanting to be top dog in whatever environment.
I think younger people, maybe it's because they want to dream big, they want to be ambitious, so they think of the highest level, which is generally the CEO. So that's maybe their mark of where they want to be in life. So maybe that's why. But you have a very good point on having the right connections, the right groups, and having a good lifestyle also is important.
Yeah, so I would encourage young people to think about influence.
Yeah.
You are the influence you will, meaning as who you are, what can you do without the job position, because you are identified with a particular cause or a particular thing, manner that you believe in, that is actually for the betterment of everyone else. I think you will be a better leader. You want to lead in your area of passion. You want to lead in your area of significance. What makes you angry? What makes you happy? What gives you purpose and what drives you should be the area that you want to succeed in, should be the area that you want to wield the greatest influence in. And that requires a lot more engagement with people, with community, and driving what is your aim and goal. And money comes with somebody who is talented, somebody who is passionate. Money will come. You will not have a need for things. And sometimes money is inefficient. I lead a volunteer community that says, oh, we need money to build a room so that we can do this. Why? Someone's prepared to give you the room and fix it to the level that you need. You don't need a single cent. That room is yours to use. Do you still need money then? You already have the room given to you, ready and prepared. Why did somebody give you the room? Because they believe in your cause. They believe that what you want to use that room for is what they want to enable. And so the room is given. Then you don't need that money.
It's a very good perspective on thinking.
Yeah, thank you.
And then, what would you say is the difference between an intern with intern a potential intern now compared to a potential intern 20 years ago?
Today's intern is a lot more informed,
Mhm.
a lot more intelligent. I was an intern 20 years ago. Actually, I lie. I was an intern more than 20 years ago. But, and we were a lot more, okay, I'm not going to say the word dumb, naive. Okay, we would take whatever instructions that we are given without even thinking why. Today, you would not only not take a dumb instruction, you would ask whoever that has instructed you if it is better to do it this way instead, because there is a better way. So today's intern is a lot more intelligent, and I would like to think a lot more creative in problem solving. But the flip side is the intern 30 years ago, 20 years ago, was a lot more teachable. They're a lot more open to learning from someone else, IRL. Whereas the intern today is, I saw that on YouTube, this is how it's going to work. And not be open to a different perspective of suggestion. That's the flip side.
I didn't think that way because I thought a lot of interns nowadays, I like to listen to people's perspectives, so that's why maybe. Yeah, because I think it's better to see many different points of view. So
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's where, if you've gleaned that, you're in a better place.
Yes, I think I'm in a good place.
That's good.
Then the final question is, you've been at the forefront of both financial technology and social impact. As an intern, I always are looking for best ways to grow. Obviously, everyone talks about how you use AI, but what do you think about fintech and its future for upcoming professionals?
I think fintech is definitely the way to go. Money is only good for what it's good for, which is enabling purchases and just enabling things. Money itself serves no purpose. If it's just hoarding money, that's a problem. So fintech is definitely going to be of the future with how tech is going, and I'm heavily passionate about blockchain. Maybe in your lifetime, we would see the return of barter trading on technology. So if we look at finance as history and financial innovation through history, in the 1600s is when financial innovation started heating up. We moved from barter trading into, so to speak, some form of fiat system. And it has not been the best or the most efficient way of transactions. There's just too much inefficiencies. So yes, definitely a future. Require young people's generation imagination to rewire a lot of the things that has been inefficient for a long time.
There's like a course of fintech in universities, and also what about those students there that take fintech as a course? Do you have any advice for them for like tips for them how would they to take this subject and how to go forward with it and their thinking style?
So fintech is in everything now. So don't think that just because you took a fintech course, you have to go and work for a financial institution. That's not necessarily true. I think in financial capability and ability is needed in every industry. Just like tech is not just for the tech industry, tech is across all industry. Financial services, financial skills, and the ability to manage finance is needed across. So go and do whatever you want in any industry with the fintech course that you have.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today in our internship nuggets. It was really good to have you and your insights on fintech and how to be a good intern and move forward and grow.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.